I'm Aaron Baker from PhoneDog.com, and if you like the Galaxy S4 but you want something just a little bit more rugged, a little bit more able to take those things you throw at it, whether you throw the device itself or throw water on it, the Galaxy S4 Active might be your device. It's the newest member of the Galaxy S4 family, and it launched today on AT&T, where we picked ours up just a few minutes ago at the AT&T store. Let's take a look at it in the full unboxing. You like that Galaxy S4, but you're hard on your phones, or you've got children and they like to eat the phone and play around with it and throw it in the water and throw it in the mud. Well, the Samsung Galaxy S4 Active is probably going to be the device for you. It's available as of today at AT&T, and that is where we got ours. We picked it up at the AT&T store this morning. I sent somebody down from the office to get it so we could get one to you in an unboxing video on PhoneDog.com. Speaking of, before we get too far into it, special thanks to our partners at Best Buy Mobile for giving us devices like the Galaxy S4 Active and the Galaxy S4 for use in our One Paw Bandit giveaway game. When you go into Best Buy Mobile, you'll walk out working. If you get this device at Best Buy, they'll set up your email, your contacts, your web. You walk out the door working and ready to go. So you can see the box here is a little bit different than the Galaxy S4 box that we remember, and I actually happen to have one on my desk, so I'll show you the difference between the universal Galaxy S4 looking box. This is more of a typical AT&T looking box. S4 Active on the back, S4 Active on the side, Samsung over there, and let's open it up and see what this device looks like. Now, quick recap here. Oh, you are welcome, AT&T. We did buy the Galaxy S4 Active, so we hope we love it too. Galaxy S4 Active Quick Start, and to give you a rundown of the specifications here in case you've forgotten, 1.9 gigahertz quad-core Snapdragon 600 CPU. It's got 2 gigabytes of RAM, a 5-inch display, although this time around the display is an LCD display. 1080 by 1920 pixels on this device, 16 gigabytes of internal storage. Over here on this unit, 8 megapixel camera on the Galaxy S4 Active instead of a 13 megapixel camera like the Galaxy S4. So keep that in mind if you are a camera buff. There's a little bit of a difference on the camera side. So let's take a look and power it on. And you can see the design here first of all, and I've got a Galaxy S4 here so you can compare the differences in terms of look and feel. Obviously physical buttons down here at the bottom, and a different look and feel on the sides and back. It definitely has a more industrial look and feel to it, both in the hand and obviously from a distance as well. Power button still on the right side, volume rocker still on the left, micro USB charging port still at the bottom, though it's covered with a flap, camera on the back, and then your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack up top as well, which surprisingly is not covered. So I think that's a pretty interesting feature. And then of course your IR blaster for watch on. So battery back here as well. We'll power it on and get started with the Galaxy S4 Active. But you can see design language overall somewhat similar here with the way the flash looks, with the volume rocker, with the power button, and overall port configuration, but still this is the active device. This is for you people that mountain bike up mountains and need a phone to be able to mountain bike up mountains with you and not get sweaty. Although you're probably sweaty and this thing will resist your sweat. That's all I'm going to say about that. Galaxy S4 Active, here it is, starting up right now. 5-inch display, like I said, it is an LCD display, not a Super AMOLED display on this device. But Android 4.2 is still running on this device, and you've got the typical AT&T stuff, including Drive Mode, Family app. You've got Google integration here with Google+, Google Messenger, Samsung's Group Play out of the box, and of course Samsung apps, Hub, Link, Watch On, and then all your goodies that you would expect from a typical Samsung device. Widgets are here as well. Weather Channel looks to be pre-installed out of the box. That's pretty cool. And then of course, like I said, Android 4.2, so the overall look and feel here is the same with the ability to edit the notification panel to an extent. And you've got all the goodies like S-Beam, and then within My Device, you've got Smart Screen here, Smart Scroll, Smart Rotation, Smart Pause. Definitely a deviation of the Galaxy S4, a derivative of the Galaxy S4. So Air View here as well. This thing can take a tumble. Now, we're not going to put it through the paces because this is PhoneDog's review unit and we don't want to do that. But you can see here on the back, for example, for maximum protection against humidity and water, firmly sealed battery cover and USB cover, make sure to press below the LED flash right here. So press that AT&T logo when you pop your battery cover back on, and you should be good to go. But slightly different design language here, as you can see. So for those people that, you know, love the HTC One, maybe don't care for HTC Sense or the message of Sense or the message of HTC, this could be a device for you because it is different. Even though it's still plasticky, it exhibits a different design character than the Galaxy S4. But overall, really impressive here in terms of display. And obviously you're on camera here, so it doesn't really do it justice, but really a bright, nice display. We'll jump into internet and take a look and load up PhoneDog.com. So no real difference here to the overall look and feel from a software standpoint. This is running, like I said, Android 4.2.2 with TouchWiz. It's basically the Galaxy S4 software baked over here onto the Galaxy S4 Active. So have a look at that. Wait for the Galaxy S4 Active. Hey, convenient article. Active Q like chips and dip, and you can see PhoneDog loading up right here. And of course you've got your tabs and messaging, kind of the same here with the white background and the ability to customize all your different stuff. Now, what remains to be seen is, we've seen some lag on the Galaxy S4 devices, the original ones, and a bunch of different review units. It's been documented on the internet as well. On the internets, it's been documented. Will that transcribe over onto the Galaxy S4 Active? That is something we'll have to find out in the full review and in subsequent dogfights, which we will certainly do, my friends. But you can see customization here as well. And one last thing, 16 gigabytes of internal storage. I'm sure you're wondering how much storage is available to the user. Total space is 16 gigabytes. You've got roughly 11 gigabytes available to the user out of the box. So keep that in mind. Available space, 10.73 gigabytes. Keep it locked on PhoneDog.com for more on the Samsung Galaxy S4 Active. Hit me with your questions on Twitter. I'm on there at PhoneDog_Aaron. On Facebook at Facebook.com/HiAaronBaker. Google+, G+.to/PhoneDog. Much more to come on the Galaxy S4 Active. Keep it locked on PhoneDog.com. And as always, I'll see you next time.